A new canvas on the wall and we'll get painting and well, that's off the wall. Hope you've all had a great week, and I just wanted to share with you last week's painting, how that sort of turned out and dried. I think it's come out really well. It's this painting behind me here. If I step back a bit, you'll actually see how big this piece actually is. So it's actually quite a big piece. So some of the features that I love how last week's turned out, I do like that sort of white area of how the sort of drips come down, how it's still sort of abstract but more of a seascape as well at the same time. So I thought for this week I'm going to try the same technique again, but just with a different colour combination to see how that turns out. Maybe introduce some metallics in there, not entirely sure. So I'll get this one down off the wall, a new canvas on the wall, and we'll get painting and we'll do that again. I'll get this one off the wall, I'll get a new canvas up behind it, which there's one already in place, and we get painting. You can follow along with this as well. Right, to begin with, exactly the same as last week's video, taped off another horizon line, that's sort of 1/3 of the canvas sort of down the bottom. So the majority is going to be the sky. Okay, we're going to start off by, I've mixed up some white and metallic silver. You can't really see the metallic silver just yet, but I just want to sort of get some coverage onto the actual canvas again. So same process as last week, just trying to get that paint onto your canvas as quick as possible. So yeah, I've mixed up some grey, added a little bit of blue in there as well. I'm going to feed this in at the top. Again, be as sort of quick as you can with the brush strokes. Nice big brush strokes. So if you're into your art and you like to see somebody paint, or if you just want to sort of have a go yourself, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification, and you'll be reminded every single Wednesday when I release a new video. Okay, I've got some metallic on its own, just going to squeeze out onto the tube. I've got that on the very tip of the brush. Now I'm just going to feed that in like we did last week into some areas, just to create that sort of depth. Try and put this on as sort of thick as possible, and remember to bleed it off the canvas as well. Okay, so we've added in those different layers, loving the blue and the metallic silver sort of creeping in. I just want to put some of them dark strokes in this sort of section here. So I want to sort of get some of that depth into the bottom. All I've done there is I've mixed up, I'll quickly show you that. I've mixed up this colour, which consists of some black, burnt sienna, some of the metallic silver, and I've just gently mixed that in, and I'm picking it up on the edge of that brush, and then we're just going to feed that into these sections. Don't worry if it looks a bit too heavy to start with.
Love it how you love me electric, like you do. Love it how you love me electric, always you.
If it does start off a bit heavy, just sort of pick it up and spread it out. It's going to merge with the colours behind it, so it should sort of just come out.
Now I got you forever wherever I go. I feel like I'm high. Oh, and I wouldn't change the way you got me jumping through hoops. All the wishes in the world and I wish for you. I feel like I'm dying. Oh, and I found heaven in your eyes. Tell me it's all mine, holding on too tight. You're like a neon sign in a starless night, showing up so bright. Can't get over how you talk to me, like I'm all you ever gonna need. Seeing colors that I've never seen. I love it how you love me electric, like you do. Love it how you love me electric, always you.
And if you want, pick up on that white again and just feed in some of that white section again if you think it's a little bit too heavy in certain areas. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to take the horizon tape off. Some real nice colour going on now. So I've mixed that up with some blue and some yellow. I've left the yellow in there pretty strong and the blue, and got some of the grey and the white in there. And to start with, just like before, I'm just going to feed in that horizon line. And just pick up loads of paint, get it on there.
Your eyes, you're like a neon sign, showing up so bright. Can't get over how you talk to me, like I'm all you ever gonna need. Seeing colors that I've never seen. I love it how you love me electric, like you do. Love it how you love me electric, always you.
Now in the last one we went quite abstract with the horizon line. I'm so in love with the different colour contrast on this one. I think I'm going to keep that as a heavy line in on this one. Again, it's your own preference. Okay, cool. I'm going to start to add a bit more texture into this middle section. Okay, that's the type of paint that's on the end of my paintbrush. Blue, burnt umber, white, yellow. It's turning into that lovely sort of turquoisey green. And we're going to feed those lines in again. Just got to be a little bit careful not to make it go muddy, so you don't want to be mixing that paint into the canvas too much. Just get it on the tip, feed it in, get some of that into the top. I'm now just introducing some of that vibrant sort of greens and blues into that top section. Okay, so I'm going really light now, holding the brush, and I'm just going to skim over the top of this. I'm going to leave this one here. I've had too much fun with this one. Got a little bit carried away towards the end. I was adding in a colour. Now it's really important that you don't keep adding in colour and making it go muddy. A couple of areas I just really want to point out on this one. Absolutely love this. It's like a metallic silver that I've fed in here. It's really, really thick. I love this sort of combination here of this blue coming in and the turquoise colour mixing in with a bit of yellow. And I also love this area here where I've gone heavy with the paint and I've just lightly come across the canvas. It really leaves some nice modern marks on there. So I found if you're going to paint in one go, you've really got to sort of be selective as to where you can put the colour and where you can sort of leave that colour. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm James. Every single Wednesday I produce a piece of artwork and I'm documenting every single piece that I produce. And that's for two reasons. Number one reason is mainly you at home so you can see how I progress, and me as well, so I can document every single piece of art I produce and I know that it's documented and out there. So you can do this at home, you can have a go at this. If you don't want to have a go at home and you just like watching people paint and are an art collector, you can also purchase this original from me, which my website will be up and running very soon. Also put your comments down below what you think of this, and also give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you like it or if you dislike it. And that also helps me understand if I'm actually producing something that's worthwhile. I just wanted to share something with you. It was a happy accident. At the very start of this video, you watched the last canvas piece accidentally fall down. Well, that was because there was a couple of pieces of masking tape at the top and it sort of fell down. Now, as I was filming some B-roll to the end of this video, exactly the same thing happened to this piece, and what it's done, it's marked the painting. So this corner sort of fell down on itself and the paint sort of stuck to it, and I've peeled it off, but I absolutely love the marks it's left. It's created this really nice mark at the top and put some sort of vertical marks throughout the piece as well. I think it really adds to the abstract look to this piece. I think those marks look really good against the overall sort of composition of this piece. So we're going to try and create those marks in next week's video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in next week's video.